Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you today. Just announced on Instagram as well that I will be going online live. I'm all glammed in a lovely champagne-colored 1920s dress. I will wait for people to get here. Let's adjust some levels. I'm so happy to help you today in your manifesting goals. Let's see. Well, live chat, okay. If that helps. Oh, yay, people are here. Today, we're going to be answering questions for free. This is one of my free platforms where I answer your questions for free. I do also have another free platform on my podcast on Anchor, anchor.fm/Veronica Isles. You can download the Anchor app and submit me a voice note. I do answer those questions in the order that they are received. So if your question hasn't been answered yet, never fear, it will be. Okay. Let's just check some sound levels. Can everyone hear me okay? I am no longer wearing the headset because I think that the sound is a little bit better like this, I hope anyway. Thanks for the compliments on my dress. I am currently adventuring in one of my most favorite cities. I will disclose where that is later, but I am having an awesome time. And I'm eating at my most favorite vegan restaurant ever in the entire world. And I'm trying everything off of their menu. And I will be posting a video later of me enjoying every single thing. Well, maybe not everything off the menu, but everything that I wanted to try. Because I think everything off of the menu, I would need to stay here for a little bit longer. Okay, I have a few announcements, and then I'm just going to start answering questions at random. Today, I am drinking, it is a new brand of kombucha that I'm trying. Organic Brew Drive. I don't know. They didn't have my usual brand, so I thought I'd try this one. I do love kombucha. It is very healthful, and it is the best drink you can possibly have besides, well, water and decaffeinated green tea. In my opinion, it is. Oh, hi from Cape Town, South Africa. A lovely place, though, I would adore going to. Once international travel opens up again, I will be traveling a lot. But right now I am USA bound. Okay, so a few announcements. Well, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, go for it. I'm almost at 100,000, which I am so excited about. And if you want to do some paid coaching with me, I do offer that at my website, VeronicaIsles.com. I do have self-study courses. Currently, I have a course that is Attract Constant Communication from a specific person and being made a priority, but I am premiering new courses very soon. I've been very busy, and the new courses that are coming is a course on how to manifest fast. Yes, fast, because we all want it fast. We don't want to wait, right? So it's special techniques, special approaches, and things that you can do to speed up your manifesting. I also am premiering a 25-day money challenge to transform your finances in 25 days, a 25-day body challenge to transform your body into the ideal way you want it to look, you want it to be, and a self-love masterclass. So lots are coming. If you would like to be put on the waiting list and receive a coupon for any of these courses, do send me an email at VeronicaIsles@gmail.com. Okay. Ooh, someone from Greece. I want to go to Greece so badly. That is actually at the top of my list. Like, I really want to go there now. And thank you for the compliment. That was really nice. Oh, and I love the pineapple and the trumpet. How neat. Okay, so we're going to be answering questions, as many as I possibly can. And afterwards, I'm actually going to be filming a lot of pre-recorded videos. Look forward to a lot of new content to be released very soon. Okay, so let's start with a question from Gabriella, and I'm just taking these randomly. So if your question does not get answered, it was not done purposefully, I promise. Okay, Gabriella, my SP and I talk every day as friends. Okay, that's good so far. We plan to hang out soon. I'm excited, but I think I still have them on a pedestal. And I want to focus on self-love, but I struggle with this concept. Okay, so first of all, it sounds like you have a lot of good things going on. The fact that you and your specific person talk every day. Even though you're just as friends, it's still a start. Never reject friendship, never think that it's inadequate or get pissed off about it. Like, friendship is good. Like, it's good to be friends. It's good to have that connection. Definitely take advantage of that. Don't reject it. But in order to move things and advance things in a romantic way, it does start with your ability to be seen in a romantic way, to see yourself as someone that can be loved, can be adored, can be cherished. Just in general, like sometimes it feels very resistant to imagine your specific person loving you in this way. So just imagine yourself being able to be loved in this way by the person of your choosing, which basically implies your specific person, because we want to find workarounds. We want to release that resistance and find workarounds and sort of cut to the chase in a way that doesn't cause our minds to, our logical mind or ego mind to bash us and put us down. So we want to cut to the chase and try to do that in any way possible. Now, by just focusing on yourself, you're not going general. You're not saying, well, now I'm going to attract somebody different than my specific person. That's not going to happen. You want to release the resistance so you can actually have your specific person. So don't be scared to place the focus on yourself as if you're going to attract somebody different, because you're not. You may attract additional people as options. That's okay. When it rains, it pours. Like, that's fine. You want to see yourself in a powerful way, in an empowered way, so you get to choose. You get to choose the best option. And of course, you're going to pick your specific person. But definitely when you're hanging out with them, keep it simple. You're appreciating their presence. You are appreciating your ability to be around them and to just enjoy the sound of their voice, the closeness of being together. So when you're together, don't, get frustrated and be like, well, we're not being romantic, so this isn't good enough, and then get all self-defeated and pouty. Like, that's not what you want to do. But let it happen naturally. Like, just hanging out together, just a thing could go off in their mind, and they could be like, I have to be with this person. I have to be in love with this person. Why have I not seen it sooner? Now, of course, whenever we want something badly, we tend to put it on a pedestal. Pedestals, obviously, we don't necessarily want them there because we want to be on the same level as our person. So if they're up here and we're down here, you can't be together. You want to be on the same level. So, of course, you think highly of your specific person. You really want to be with them. That's okay. The trick is to not see them as unattainable or unreachable, but rather someone you can actually experience. So it's like this idea of, instead of you in one bubble and them in another bubble, you're in the same bubble together and sharing the same reality, the same experiences where you can actually be together. Okay, so I think I have said all I wanted to say about that question. Feel free to ask any questions. I know a lot of these questions are specific person related, and who knows, they might all be today. But I'm happy to answer questions on money, transforming your body, your health, job situations, pretty much anything. I have used these concepts in my own life to transform every single area, not just love. So do feel free to ask anything. Okay, I think some people super chatted me, so I'm going to go back up, but I didn't seem to see a question associated with it. There was a question, I'm sorry. I did not see it. Okay, oh, somebody's got some hearts. There's lots of hearts coming through. Let's see what I can find. Okay. How am I supposed to feel when I let go? That's a good one. Can I look for other guys and still manifest my specific person? Absolutely. I think, okay, let's start with that second question first. A lot of people get afraid that if they start exploring other dating options, that the universe is going to get confused and be like, oh, well, she doesn't want him anymore. So, that's a fail. And that's not true at all. When you start looking at other options, you say, I am important. I am someone that is not going to wait around sad for one person. I am someone that's going to manifest the specific person and also check out other options. And I'm going to pick who is best for me because I get all options available to me. I am a goddess. I am the queen. I am the princess. If you're a guy, I guess you call yourself a king. Whatever you want to call yourself. You can call yourself a god if you're a guy. It's funny. Goddess, like for a female, sounds right, but when you say God for a male, it almost sounds kind of wrong in a way. I don't know, but it's all good. The trick is you want to see yourself as the highest and the best. Now, the universe is not something that is outside of you, that is like judging you and deciding what you can have. And it's definitely not something that can get confused. I know a lot of other law of attraction teachings. It always talks about using the proper wording or otherwise the universe is going to get confused. You can't use negatives in an affirmation because the universe is going to get confused. I am of the thinking, and again, all of my teachings come from personal experience. So it's not just something that I'm just, picking out of the air and like deciding to go with. It's concepts that actually work for me. I have found, well, the universe is me. I am the universe. You're all the universe. We're all part of this one creative energy, and we are all individual expressions of the same thing. So the universe is the best part of you. It is so intelligent. It is amazing. It is brilliant. It knows all. It knows the route to every single outcome, good and bad, like everything. It knows how to get there. It's like a GPS system that can just, you punch in, your experience, and boom, it sets you on that route. It may not be the route you expected, but it sets you on that route. It knows how to get there. It's not going to get confused. So if you want to check out other guys while manifesting your specific person, please do. Because if you withhold that experience from yourself and you have this desire, then you are not showing any sort of self-love for yourself. You are taking things away from yourself and choosing to be miserable in a way. You do not want to do this. Self-love is about listening to your needs and allowing yourself to experience those needs. Okay, letting go, because this is another one that gets so confused. And I actually filmed a lot of videos recently on letting go because I feel like we can't have too many. Because letting go, so misunderstood. In fact, the very first video I ever made on YouTube was about letting go of attachment. And I could talk about this topic till I'm blue in the face. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's not about forcing yourself not to think about something. It is not about being okay with not having something. Letting go, and it should be called something different because it's just so misinterpreted. Letting go is about feeling a total sense of relief and freedom, almost like you could fly. It is about feeling weightless. If you've ever gotten something you wanted really badly that you didn't know you were going to have, in that moment, it's like this big whoosh. Everything has been, all the weight of the world has been released from you, and you feel just this huge sense of relief and relaxation and comfort and satisfaction. And it's the best feeling in the world. That's what letting go is. And I mean, think about something in your past. Good example is like, for example, I remember my cat was in the hospital because he was misdiagnosed and his lungs had filled up with fluid because I was giving him fluids, but he had a heart condition. It was misdiagnosed. They didn't know he had a heart condition. And I was giving him fluids for his kidney disease. Well, if you have a heart condition, you can't really process fluids very well. So I was giving him these fluids and they backed up and he was having a hard time breathing. So they had to put him in an oxygen machine. And they didn't know if he was going to be okay. And I remember staying really determined and trying not to cry. When you want something that badly, you want your loved one to be okay. It's hard. But that determination, like in something like that, how are you supposed to stay positive? That's why I always say, this so-called positive thinking is not what makes you manifest something. It's determination. It's that fire within you. Wow, I'm aligning with this experience through sheer determination. So when I found out my cat was going to be okay and he was released, like this huge weight of the world, like I felt like I could fly. Like I was so over the moon happy. That is what letting go is. So think about something in your past where you found out everything was going to be okay. That's the sensation of letting go. That's all it is. It's that simple. Okay. Can everyone hear me and see me all right? I have something uploading in the background and I'm not on my usual internet. I really hope that the reception on this isn't crappy. I'm going to wait for somebody to respond. Yes, I hope that was a yes to my question. I will take a little kombucha break because it's delicious. Okay. Oh, you can see me. That's good. I just hope you can see me clearly. Kombucha. I love kombucha. I actually have an autoimmune disease, which I have been working on. I have Hashimoto's. I've had it for a few years, and I haven't talked about it because, well, I didn't really want to give any energy to it. It is improving. It is hypothyroidism, but it is an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune diseases are so common nowadays, and one of the things that helps are probiotics, things like kombucha, sauerkraut, things that, well, you sort of have to discover on your own, but remedies that I have attracted. I will be so happy when I can show my blood test results of being completely free from this autoimmune disease. It will happen. Mark my words. The last blood test results were very encouraging. All of my thyroid levels are normal. Still have antibodies, but they will come down. Yes, they will. Okay. So that's why I'm happy to talk about health topics. I'm happy to talk about weight topics. You may know I lost 150 pounds. Yes, I did. It happened almost 20 years ago. And in those days, we did not have smartphones. So, we weren't like taking pictures all the time like we are now. In those days, you had to take, well, I had like those disposable cameras. And you would take a picture and then you'd have to bring it to be developed. They had the hour photo developing. But of course, when I weighed like nearly 300 pounds, I wasn't all about taking pictures of myself. In fact, that was the last thing I wanted. So unfortunately, I don't have any fat pictures. And I know that some people have bashed me and said, well, you weren't fat. You're just making this up. No, it really didn't happen. I do have some video footage because for graduation, when I graduated high school, I was given a camcorder, one of those old VHS camcorders that was enormous. I mean, you held it on your shoulder. I mean, this thing, held one of those big tapes, and it was so big. And I used to record. And actually, when I was about like 240 pounds, I had taken a trip to Virginia to see some figure skating. And I remember I was taking movies and I accidentally, like I was taking it out of the hotel room and I was in the bathroom and there was a mirror and I got on camera and I was really big, 240, like I wasn't 300. So I don't have any in that level, but I did take that. And I assume that video footage will be found at some point. It just hasn't yet, but I can't wait to show my before and after pictures because you'll be shocked. I also have a fat photo when I went to Busch Gardens in Virginia. They had those old style, those like 19th century photos that you could take. And of course, I wanted to be photographed in an Old West outfit with a rifle. Like I had to do this. So even though I was super fat, I had to do this. And that photo is somewhere. I haven't seen it in like 15 years, but it is somewhere. So for everyone that didn't think I was really fat, you'll be shocked. Okay. The flutters, please get rid of the flutters. What are flutters? Okay. It's strange. Then I saw that one. Someone asked about making a soulmate list. I think I filmed a video on this actually about I did. It was actually on my trip to Seattle and Portland. And I haven't released this video yet. I'll talk a little bit about it now because creating a soulmate list can be used for attracting someone that you've never met, but a soulmate list can also be used for an existing relationship or for a specific person. And I think that this is a really interesting part that people don't get. So you make a soulmate list. You make this list of everything you want from your perfect person, your soulmate. From likes, dislikes, physical attributes, anything. So you can attract a person that you've never met, that you don't even know exists, or you can attract a current person to transform into the soulmate list. And it is really just about writing these things down and imagining yourself as worthy of having this person. That is it. It is so simple. In fact, so many of these concepts are so simple that if I just broke it down into those simple words, like I wouldn't have like all these videos, it would be completely useless. In fact, if you notice my videos or any other YouTuber that's doing the same thing, even Neville Goddard's teachings, he said the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over and over. You listen to his lectures and he's literally saying the same thing from just a slightly different angle. Exactly the same, because there's only one concept. It's just imagine, receive. Imagine the thing you want, receive. Imagine, receive. That's it. That's it. So simple, so basic. That's all. It's it. But I do think that these videos of getting you grounded. So you watch one of my videos and you feel the energy, and maybe, I say it in a slightly different way. So your brain picks up a new layer, a new level. You attach to it in a slightly new way. I would encourage and listen to everybody. Like, don't just listen to me, listen to everybody, because we're all going to say it a little bit different. And if you sort of keep a fresh approach, you can keep reinforcing these principles, and then you can become a better manifester because it'll all always seem new. Like the ego mind is always going to bring you back down to earth. Like the physical reality, that's all there is. It's going to want to convince you of that. So keep, nurturing your higher mind, the universe, your creative mind. Please answer my query. I don't know what your query was. Oh, Lakshita? Okay, let me see if I can scroll up and find it. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Well, email it to me, I guess. I don't know where it was. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I tried. Send it again. Mine too, please. I don't see it. But I do see one from Salwa Ahmed. So let me answer that one. And like I said, I'm not doing this purposefully. My eyes go to something. I don't know why. I've been listening to guided meditations, dreamt about my specific person texting me back, that he keeps on texting me. That's not good. That I met him, felt so real. Does that mean manifestation is working? You know what? Different people have different ideas of what dreams mean. In fact, I saw Illuminating Joy recently made a video on manifesting in dreams. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. And I did watch a little bit of it. I would recommend that video. She probably has a slightly different opinion than I do. I love her, so go there too, because her videos are really awesome. What do I think about dreams? Well, I'm an interesting person because I don't really have that many of good dreams. And maybe it's because I keep reinforcing that, and maybe it's because it's always been that way for me. I am a master manifester, yet I often have nightmares. I really do. And that's why I've always thought that there's no correlation between dreams and what you are manifesting. I really don't think there is, because I have so many nightmares, and yet I'm a master manifester. So if you have nightmares, it does not mean that you are not aligning with your desires or that you are doing something wrong. Just brush it off. That's what I do in the morning. I just be like, "Phew," and I forget about it. Doesn't matter. And I just take on a high energy, high vibration. It's all good. It's just a dream. Didn't mean anything. But on the rare occasions that I do have a good dream, for example, I dreamt about my cat Gavin, who had passed on. My beloved cat Gavin, who I miss so very much. And I dreamt of him, and it made me so happy. So I carried that happiness with me into the day. And I would say that if you have a good dream, especially about the thing that you're trying to manifest, let that energy carry with you throughout the day. I don't think it means you're closer, because you always want to feel close. You always want to feel like, I am at that point of breakthrough. This is the moment. I am there. So you never want to need a dream to tell you you're close, because you're already close. You're already there. You are already experiencing it. It is already yours. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you always want to feel like your manifestation is working. You don't need a dream to tell you that. You do not. Okay. Enough of that. Oh gosh, let's take a new question. Lashana. Let me go back up. Oh, I'm manifesting. Okay. Changes to my appearance, including weight loss. It's fun. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, even though I'm not. Like, I know I'm doing it right, but something feels off. Well, I think that off feeling, it could come from a lot of different places. It may just come because your physical result hasn't happened yet. A lot of times we think we could possibly be doing something wrong because the physical reality hasn't caught up yet. Doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It just means that it hasn't caught up yet. Now, another feeling of off may just be that your body is uncomfortable with this new vibration. Like, for example, your body is used to being heavy. So, you're manifesting weight loss. It feels different. It feels new. It feels off because it's uncomfortable. It's like you're branching out into a new way. You're more comfortable with being overweight and being disappointed and being the victim and being all of these negative things. You're more like, that's your comfort zone because that's what you've known for so long, especially if you've experienced lack or defeat for so many years. That's your home base. That's what's familiar to you. Even though it's not what you want, it's still familiar. So feeling off could be because you're going in this new area that's abundant, that's wonderful, but it's different, so it feels off. But I would just persist in it with determination. See yourself, your body in the exact way you want to be. Hold no boundaries or things that you think could be out of reach to you. Just imagine your perfect body, not how you get there. Because there are a million different ways to transform your body. Your body is listening to you all the time. It's listening to your command. It's listening to what you think is possible. You can manifest. For example, my uncle right now is manifesting his hair to stop turning gray, and it's working. So you can manifest things that even appear to be permanent, like scars, eyesight. I manifested healing from burns on my face. I mean, that was huge. I mean, come on. I was burned, yet I wasn't forever scarred. I manifested a perfectly perfect face. I mean, could you even tell right now that I literally had burns all here? All here. I had no eyebrows, no eyelashes, no nose hairs. My lips were like, because they were burned. An oven exploded in my face. True story. Yes. and I had to drive myself to the hospital because I didn't have health insurance. And yeah, in all that pain, I somehow drove to urgent care, and urgent care was like, this is serious. You need to go to the hospital. So they sent me to the hospital. I drove to urgent care because it's cheaper than a hospital. I knew I would be paying out of pocket. The lucky thing is I actually didn't have to pay anything at all because the apartment complex that I was living in actually covered all of my medical expenses for the accident. But of course, I didn't know that at the time, so I was trying to go to the cheapest option possible. But I did finally make it to the hospital, and like I can say, let me get close in. I look really, it's a wide lens, so it's like distorting my face. But look, no scars. Okay, Tiara V. Hi, my SP is 3 years younger, and he's Muslim. Okay. His family and him follow strict rituals, and he's only going to marry someone from his religion. Is it possible to change his mentality? Of course. The first thing you need to stop doing is reinforcing this idea in your mind. He's only going to marry someone from his religion. Even if he said this, stop saying it in your mind. Simply omit it. You don't even have to replace it with a positive, like he's going to marry me and I'm a different religion, because that might feel weird. It might feel like off. So just the bad. And I think that that's something that people don't realize. Again, positivity does not equal manifestation. It's more so about omitting the yucky stuff, just refusing to engage in the yucky stuff. No more. We just take it out. We stop repeating it. When the idea comes to mind, who's he going to marry? Well, he can marry someone. He can marry me. Why not? I do have a success story posted on my channel somewhere. I have so many videos, I don't even know how to find them. But I remember it was a success story of someone who was a different religion. I know that in some parts of the world, religion is, it's taken very, very seriously. In fact, in the United States too, like the idea of a Catholic person marrying someone who's Jewish, like that's like taboo in some families. But you know what? It can be done. We fall in love with whoever we fall in love with. Religion, like it can all work out. So we need to stop reinforcing this. And also, who cares if he's 3 years younger? Okay, we're all the same inside. It's all good. Like, awesome. You're with a younger person. Cool. So let's start reinforcing all the reasons why you should be together, all the reasons why you can be happy together. And stop reinforcing the bad. Because manifesting is about what you are focusing on the most. So what are you focusing on the most? Are you giving energy to the things you don't want, reinforcement to the things you don't want? Some people think that they're not allowed, because this is how he's been and he's told you he's a strict Muslim, that you are obligated to keep reinforcing that he is a strict Muslim and he is only going to marry another strict Muslim. You don't have to do that. You can think anything you want in your mind. So you have the freedom to choose anything. So yes, you are allowed to think about the preferred outcome. Imagine your wedding. Why not? Go for it. Let's do it. Okay. I do have to close up because I have many, many, many videos to record, pre-recorded videos. What is the next video that I am releasing? I forgot now. Let me look at my notes. I'm going to release it tomorrow. I'll give you a sneak peek. Let's see. The topic of tomorrow's video is attract someone who doesn't want you and make them commit to you. It's going to be a good one. The one after that is, I'm in the breakers in Newport, Rhode Island. That is a good one. I was so happy to film there. I loved my trip to Boston, and I got to go to Newport, Rhode Island, one of my favorite places in the entire world. I love those old mansions. I just love them so much. They are crazy inside, but I absolutely love them. So I got to film at the breakers, and one of those videos is, what is it? Oh, someone super chatted me. Okay. You've convinced me. Oh, it's a specific person video again. So I guess I have 2 SP videos coming out. How to stop controlling the outcome and actually be with your that specific person. I do want to say, though, I am releasing videos on many, many different topics. They will not all be specific person videos. If you are looking for specific person videos only, go to a different channel because you're not going to find it here. Oh, another channel that I recommend is Sammy Ingram. I really like her videos, so I wanted to give that a shout out. I think she's awesome. And of course, I love Illuminating Joy and Neville Goddess. They're my favorites. I feel like I have more favorites. Well, Neville Goddard, obviously. Giving you a shout out right now, Neville. Okay. Oh, I got to answer the super chat. Okay, one more. You've convinced me. Angel D. My SP broke up with me and now with third party, TP. I almost didn't get that, but then I did. What if I have the attitude, I don't want this version of him if he doesn't deserve, and if he doesn't choose me, he doesn't deserve me. What if I have okay. You don't want the version of him that's with the third party. I mean, clearly. And I do think that, okay, I like everything you said except the part about if he doesn't choose me. Like, why are we saying that? We don't want to say that. You do want to say right now, if he's with the third party, it's his loss because I'm amazing and I'm better and he is missing me right now. You want to say that, like you don't necessarily want to say he doesn't deserve me because that's not paving the way for him to be with you. You do want a strong attitude. So you've partially got it, like in the right way. So you have this strong attitude, like, it's his loss. I'm going to be fabulous. I'm going to be amazing. It's his loss. It's very much, I think about Prince William and Kate Middleton. If you look back into their breakup, because yes, they broke up. And yes, they are happy right now with 3 beautiful children. And, they'll be the future rulers of England. I love England and I love them and they're amazing. They broke up. She was like off being fabulous, like going out, like it's his loss. Like seriously, look at the pictures of her having fun. Like she was all about it's his loss. She got him back. So go out, have fun. It's his loss. He will come back and the third party won't be there. Okay, I hope that helps. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will be back again. There will be an upload tomorrow. The upload will happen in the next few days. Have a lovely day. VeronicaIsles.com. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but it'd be amazing because I can't wait to get to 100,000. And then I'm going to set my new goal to 1 million. I've already planned that in advance as if I've already reached 100,000. Self-study courses, VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. Affirmations app for iPhone coming soon to Android. We're all manifesting it, aren't we? And follow me on Instagram. Okay, have a good one.